first. Hi, Cookie. Hang on, wait, what? I'm sweating before even seriously recording this. Oh no. I got a new camera. And this one is in the way. It's so much work and I'm hot! Let me change this. And I'll be right back. Alright, and back. Welcome to another episode of Guitar Stuff. It's Sunday morning. I just finished watching Ola. Hi. He's my personal assistant. Shoots trouble all the time. Last week we spoke about this exercise with 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, you can do it 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it 12, 13, 14, 15, yada, yada, yada. And it probably makes sense because you should experience the different fret sizes, right? So today I would like to do kind of like a part 2 of that, but less concerned about the left hand, but more concerned about the right hand. So, do I even have sound? I'm so not prepared this morning. Ouch! Well, look at this camera. Good, huh? Look at this. So, this is a terrible sound. I gotta cut my nails. Hang on. Alright, back and finally ready to start. To understand this exercise fully, you will have to eat an apple. Last week's exercise was etc., etc. Which is a thing that leads to us guitar players loving to play binary music. There's counting to 2, 4, 8, and then there's counting like the waltz, counting to 3, or Nothing Else Matters. I'm not gonna play Nothing Else Matters now, but Nothing Else Matters is a 6/8 time signature. And there's a big difference whether you count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's this rumor that musicians can't dance. And in case of my dad, it's totally true. My dad can't dance. And I figured out why. When you go to like traditional dancing classes and you learn this foxtrot thing, the move is 1, 2, tip, 1, 2, tip, 1, 2, tip, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but they dance it on 4/4 songs. How in the world is a musician supposed to count to 3 when there's a 4-count song? You know, it's impossible, but man, I can't dance. I feel like I'm getting very sidetracked today. Maybe it's too early. The exercise is based on a 4 count with 4 fingers, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is easy. The grouping of counting to 4 on 4 notes on 1 string is easy because you always start with your index finger. And then I thought, in today's episode, let's try to gain a little bit more independence in your right hand. Especially hard rock metal guitar players relate a lot to this counting on 4. When you start playing guitar, the downstroke is the number 1 and 2 and 3, right? And 4 and 4. As soon as you're dealing with groups of 3, guess what happens to your right hand? 1, 2, 3, and the next emphasis on the note is an upstroke. 1, 2, 3, and then again down. 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. And that makes the whole thing very, very tricky. People like to do the downstroke when they have like an emphasis, like a pulse, like a beat. But to do that, and switching it up with down, next one up, next one down, next one up, leads to the fact that you really have to have like a very independent right rhythm hand. And because I think the grouping of 4 is nice and cool and so common. I mean, switch on the radio, there's gonna be 4/4. If you now, with your ears being used to the 4/4 and the try to play but you have a group of 4 notes on your fretboard. That's the tricky part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I know, it sounds easy, but it's a head thing. The big important thing is that you have to like make an emphasis, like an attack. So your 1 is always a little bit louder and a little bit more attack. If you would like to do this exercise with gain, like with a distorted sound, you would palm mute the 2 and the 3, like this one, Guitar Stuff episode 2. Mute the 2 and the 3 and leave the 1 open. Just lift your palm a little bit so it's a clear open sound. And that is how you do it with a distorted sound. Part 2 of this episode is gonna deal with rhythm-based things. 3/4, yada yada yada. Hang on. And here we go, part 2 of this 3/4-ish kind of thing. Now let's take it to the exercise where it's about right hand rhythm with power chords. Everybody knows power chords, right? Playing this power chord E leads to that you can play the open E string. Most people would play sorry. Why is my voice so low today? This is Sunday morning. Good morning. Coffee. If you put like the emphasis thing on the power chord and use the E string, the low E string, as like the right? Then you would go like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. But then you're gonna start switching the emphasis from 1 to the second note, and then from the second note to the third, and guess what? Hi. Let me show you what I mean. Everything downstrokes, just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cookie, 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 cookie. No, don't count cookie, cookie. And it kind of goes like this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now switching to the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? Understood? The way how you do your emphasis with like the accents on the power chord is you keep your fingers on it all the time, but when there's the note that you want to play, push down and then let go. Don't go like this, because then you're gonna have. And again, Guitar Stuff episode number 2, how to proper mute. Thank you. 1, 2. And Cookie's like, what the hell is she doing, huh? You want some Babble, Cookie? No! Babble? What's wrong with Babble? You love Babble. Next level. It's easy to do that with downstrokes, because as long as you do downstrokes, you don't have to focus on your right hand, and it's just a way of your thinking. It's in your head. And it's always 4 times the group of emphasis on 1, emphasis on 2, emphasis on 3, emphasis on 4. Now let's do the whole thing with alternate picking. Same idea. The emphasis switches from downstroke to upstroke to downstroke to upstroke. And it kind of sounds like this. This camera here is terrible. I should play a different note. I'll sit different. Or it's not. It should be like this. I don't know. Okay. Let's do it. 3, 4. Good? Got to work.